Seniors, stop taking these 3 vitamins, they are destroying your leg strength. It's a hidden crisis among seniors, and hardly anyone is talking about it. Every day, millions of older adults across the country reach for their daily vitamins, believing they're doing something good for their health. After all, vitamins are supposed to keep us strong, energized, and protected against the effects of aging, right? But what if some of the very supplements you trust are quietly working against you, weakening your legs, reducing your balance, and leaving you more vulnerable to falls, fractures, and a loss of independence? As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to how we absorb and metabolize nutrients. What worked for you in your 40s or 50s may not be safe or effective in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. Yet many seniors continue to take vitamins and minerals without realizing that certain ones, especially when taken in excess or in the wrong combinations, can cause serious muscle-related side effects. Leg weakness isn't just an inevitable part of aging. In some cases, it's avoidable and reversible, if you know what to look out for. The hidden dangers of vitamin E. Let's begin with vitamin E, long hailed as a miracle antioxidant. It's found in countless multivitamins and standalone supplements, promising to boost immunity, protect cells, and even slow the signs of aging. But here's what many seniors don't realize: taking high doses of vitamin E, especially in synthetic forms, can interfere with muscle repair and mitochondrial function. In simple terms, this means your body may struggle to keep your muscles, including those in your legs, strong and healthy. Some studies have shown that excessive vitamin E intake can impair physical performance and even increase the risk of muscle damage during normal activity. On top of that, vitamin E can interact dangerously with medications like blood thinners, increasing the risk of internal bleeding and bruising, which in turn discourages physical activity and contributes to overall weakness. If your legs feel like they tire out quicker than they used to, or if you've noticed increased stiffness or unsteadiness, it may be time to take a closer look at your supplement routine. The surprising problem with too much vitamin A. Next up is vitamin A, essential for vision, immune function, and skin health. It's easy to find in multivitamins, liver-based supplements, and even fortified foods. But when consumed in large amounts over time, vitamin A becomes toxic, especially in seniors whose livers can no longer process excess vitamins as efficiently as they once did. This toxicity builds quietly in the body, and one of the most overlooked symptoms is muscle and bone weakness. Excess vitamin A can also lead to dry, brittle bones and increase your risk of fractures, problems that are compounded when your leg muscles aren't strong enough to support your frame. What's more, older adults are often more sensitive to these effects, and since symptoms come on gradually, many people don't make the connection between their supplement and their growing difficulty with walking or climbing stairs. Why calcium might be doing more harm than good. Finally, there's calcium, the golden child of bone health. Doctors and marketers alike have pushed it for decades as the must-have mineral for preventing osteoporosis. And yes, calcium is essential for bone strength. But here's where things get tricky. When taken in large doses, particularly without the balancing presence of magnesium and vitamin D3, calcium can start to build up in soft tissues rather than your bones. Instead of helping you stay strong, it may be causing calcification in your arteries and joints. This can lead to stiffness, joint pain, and reduced muscle mobility. In the legs, this translates to that heavy, tired feeling you can't quite explain. Some seniors report a sense of dragging or clumsiness, as if their legs just don't listen the way they used to. If you've ever felt like you're walking through sand, it might not be age, it might be too much calcium throwing off your body's natural rhythm. Calcium overload is particularly dangerous for people who are sedentary or who don't exercise regularly, because physical activity helps keep excess calcium from settling where it doesn't belong. Unfortunately, the very people who take calcium in hopes of staying healthy are sometimes the ones most affected by its side effects. How did we get here? The supplement industry is booming, with billions of dollars spent each year on pills and powders promising better health, more energy, and fewer signs of aging. Seniors, in particular, are targeted with messages that suggest taking a wide array of vitamins is the key to longevity. But most of these claims are based on general assumptions, not individualized needs. As a result, many older adults are unknowingly taking too much of what their body no longer needs, or can't properly absorb. And because the symptoms of vitamin overload often mimic those of aging, such as fatigue or leg weakness, the true cause goes unnoticed. Instead of blaming the supplement, we blame our age. But what if the real problem is something we can change? What you can do about it? If you're feeling weaker, unsteady, or just not as mobile as you used to be, don't accept it as just aging. Start by taking a good, hard look at your supplement routine. How many vitamins are you taking every day? What are the dosages? Are you combining multiple products with overlapping ingredients? If you're unsure, bring everything, yes, even those natural supplements, to your next doctor's appointment and ask for a full review. You might also want to request a blood panel to check for vitamin toxicity or imbalances. Your doctor can help you determine if you're getting too much of a certain vitamin and can offer safer, more tailored options for maintaining strength and mobility. In many cases, diet alone may be enough to give you what your body needs, without the risks that come from oversupplementing. And remember, your body changes with age. What worked a decade ago may not be right for you now. The key to staying strong and independent isn't about taking more, it's about taking what's right for your current needs. Final thoughts. There's nothing wrong with wanting to stay healthy and active as you age. In fact, it's one of the best goals you can have. But the path to vitality doesn't lie in blindly swallowing handfuls of vitamins every day. Sometimes, the secret to stronger legs and better balance isn't in adding more, but in knowing when to stop. If you've been feeling off, especially in your lower body, don't ignore it. The problem could be hiding in plain sight, disguised as something healthy. Your legs are your foundation. Protect them by giving your body what it actually needs, not just what the label says is good for you. Medical disclaimer: this article is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult your physician or qualified health provider before starting or stopping any supplement or treatment, especially if you are taking medications or have existing health conditions.